The Piscifun Carbon X 2000 is a top of its class, high performance budget fishing reel. Coming in at $80, this reel has honestly surprised the heck out of me. It seems to be a high quality reel that could be used for competitive fishing and honestly is available for just about anybody because of the low price of $80. One thing that's super nice about this reel is it actually comes in 5 different sizes. So there's a 500, 1000, 2000, 3000, and 4000 sized reel. Now this one that I picked up is a 2000, which is honestly just a great all-around reel. Like I said, it has 22 pounds of drag, which is honestly pretty great. I mean, that's something that you'll find in a higher end fishing reel. I mean, you can really crank in some big fish with that much drag. So pretty impressive there. And honestly, my expectations have been met with this thing. It is super, super fun to use, super fun to cast with. One of my favorite parts is the drag. That clicking sound just sounds so cool when you're reeling in a fish. I can't say good enough things about it. This reel is made with a carbon fiber body and has a lot of stainless steel components, so it's never gonna rust or decay or anything like that, which is super, super nice and notable because a lot of reels just won't last you a long time, but I believe that this Piscifun Carbon X 2000 is going to last the test of time. I mean, it's made from quality components, and even at the coming in at the price of a budget, budget reel, it's honestly not really a budget reel. It's kind of more so of a higher end reel. They just found out a way to, make it affordable for everybody, which is super cool. The gear ratio on this reel is a 6:1. Now, if you go to different sizes, those may vary a little bit. I think they have a 5:1 and a 6:1. But all around, pretty much, that's pretty standard, I would say, but it works really, really well. I wouldn't probably change anything about the gear ratio. I do like that. Another thing I wanted to go over with you guys is just how well this thing casts. It's super smooth when you cast it, and there's never any problems. I mean, it's always just every cast just seems to be about the same as the last one, which is super nice. You can get a lot of distance on your cast, which is super important to me because a lot of the times, I'll fish with like a weightless Senko or, just Texas rigs, especially in the summertime. And on a lot of reels, it can be kind of hard to get some distance on it, but with this thing, you can really move that thing out there, which is super nice. That's probably, the casting is honestly probably one of my favorite parts about this reel because you can really whip that thing out there and you don't have to worry about it sticking or knocking your lure off or anything like that. It just works great every single time, which honestly is a major selling point to me because, typically when you buy like a, lower priced reel, you never really know the quality until you actually use it. And, sometimes you can be a little bit skeptical, but with this, I can tell you with 100% certainty that it is absolutely worth it. I also did want to mention, if you guys like these product reviews, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we have a lot of product reviews on fishing reels and fishing equipment here to come. So make sure you're subscribed. Let's get back to the action. Another great part about this reel is it sits in your hand really, really nicely. It's not overly bulky or anything like that. So you can fish with it really, really well because it's just designed, I feel like, to fit into your hand perfectly. The EVA handle is super thick so that you really get a good grip on it. You don't have to worry about your fingers slipping off of it or anything like that. And this reel is super sturdy. We're gonna crank this drag down so that when we get a fish, you guys can see just how well it pulls them out of the water.
A few moments later.
There's a fish. Oh yeah, oh, it's a good one. Come on, get him up. Get out of the weeds. Come on. Oh, he came, oh no, he's still on there. What do we got? Little bass with some salad. Oh gosh, did you guys see how well I could pull him on top of the water? I mean, the drag is just perfect. That was even with some weeds, so that adds probably a little bit of weight. Not the biggest bass we're looking for, but I mean, we'll take it. And as you can see, I mean, the reel just did a great job. I mean, obviously caught the fish and everything to be expected. So that's always super, super good to see. I also should mention how smooth it is when you reel it in. I mean, straight out of the box, it doesn't need oil or anything. It's just 100% ready to go, which is super nice because a lot of times, in my experience on the cheaper end reels, you really gotta oil them up. If you buy a reel under $100, a lot of the times it just needs oil, which isn't a big deal, but with this one, it really just seems like they put the time and effort into the quality of the reel so that, you know, everybody can afford a higher end, you know, spinning reel, which is super nice. Can't say good enough things about Piscifun. They seem to be a top-notch company, and I really think they're making a name for themselves. I'm super excited to try some of their other products. This is the first reel I've gotten from these guys, and I can't wait to try some more. But all in all, guys, that's going to wrap things up for us today. And as you guys can see, the Piscifun Carbon X 2000 is a top of its class reel, and I definitely can't say good enough things about it. If you guys are looking at buying one of these, go to piscifun.com and use my code JJ15 to get 15% off of whatever purchase you make. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy these product review videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.